Mine workers retire or are forced to leave the sector without much financial support. Now, various national departments are working together to embark on an outreach program to help ex-miners claim their unresolved benefits. Our reporter, Ronald Masinda, is on the story for us this afternoon and is joining us now from the Eastern Cape. Ronald, good afternoon. I understand you've been speaking to some of the claimants there. What are they telling you?
Good afternoon, Bratan. So one of the claimants that we spoke to is a Mr. Fikiso Chikela. He doesn't know his age, nor does he remember the time when he left the Eastern Cape to work in the mines of the Northwest and Gauteng, but he says that during the time he was very young and desperate to earn a livelihood. What he remembers, though, vividly is the day when he was injured in the mine where his leg got amputated. And since then he has been depending on a grant that has been given for his injuries. He doesn't have an ID, so it makes it difficult for him to apply for an elderly grant from government. But what he is hoping to get is a much needed compensation following not only his injuries but the time where his career was cut short. His story relates to many people who were present in Ngeleni today. Thousands came out, making those claims that they needed to benefit from their years of working the mines. Sadly, many don't have the day or to see the day where they can also be the beneficiaries because they have died in the mines. When I spoke to the Southern Africa Miners Council, they said at least 30% of claimants are no longer alive. So we saw a lot of females in those lines. They could be the wives or the granddaughters or the daughters of the deceased. But we also heard from the Southern Africa Council. They say that this is a very important day for many miners who are seeking much needed compensation. Let's take a listen to what Mr. Kaba had to say.
It doesn't mean that when you passed, your money is dead. Ex-mine workers' money, they are still there. They are due to their respective beneficiaries. They are due to their respective spouses. So if you can even check, probably as you check on the queues, you see, oh mama, and you begin to link when did they started to work in the mines. No, they're here for their husbands.
I understand there's been a warning, Ronald, from the health department about some trying to take chances during this process.
Yes, indeed, Bratan. So this outreach program started back in 2016. We've been told that President Cyril Ramaphosa has been very instrumental in getting this program up and running. So today we saw quite a lot of deputy ministers as well as MECs that we spoke to. And they were saying to us that this is so important for the Eastern Cape that this program will take place in over a 4-day period. So today it started in Ngeleni. Tomorrow it will be moving to Libote, and it will also be including in eNCA on Friday. But what we were told is that there's such a huge demand for this program here in the Eastern Cape because the Eastern Cape accounts for around 280,000 miners in the platinum and gold mining sectors. So we also heard from Nomakusazana Meth. She is the MEC for health in the province, and she says that they'll be looking into who should be benefiting from this program because those who are eligible should be within the eligibility where they should have worked at least in the mining sector between 1965 and 2019. This is what she had to say further.
There is a system that picks them up with their ID numbers and all that, their real names and their real identity. So we're here to make sure that we find out who are those people, where are they, those who are no more, the relatives and the descendants will be able to claim on their behalf, of course assisted by all of us.
So the program is going to carry on, Ronald, for some time there. Despite these challenges, is the community there of the former miners confident?
No, they are confident, and some say that this is their last hope because they've been going around knocking on doors, trying to find out from ex-employers as to why their husbands or their loved ones have not received monies owed to them. There's been also ongoing concerns with regards to communities here in the Eastern Cape when people go to these mines that they tend to be exploited. So they are counting on government for this program to be a resounding success. We understand that government says that there will be a strict verification process put in place to ensure that those who are owed money will receive them. But not only that, but also some of the miners who left the sector due to ill health, they are also undergoing various, tests with regards to their own health. We understand that TB is one of the tests that they are undergoing, and some other illnesses that they might have, gotten during their time in the mines. So that's the message from the MEC for Health in the province, as well as the Deputy Minister for Health that we spoke to earlier.
Thank you very much, Ronald Masinda in the Eastern Cape province. Still ahead.